to Police Insider. Road raging man shoots, gets instant karma. Okay, we got 2 of him in one night. He just stalking us on our screen. I don't know what's wrong with him. Let's see what happened though with the nigga with the road rage. This is why you don't fuck with people. Let's watch.
The man you're seeing on your screen just tried to play cop and shot at a random citizen after chasing him at 95 miles per hour.
Whoa! What?
For suspected drunk driving.
I thought y'all were gonna say like, oh, like so they accidentally, you know how niggas get on the road and he tried to pull out a gun. He chased him down because he was like, he looked like he driving drunk.
All right, bro.
Who are y'all? No, like who do y'all think y'all are?
No, I'm terrified. I never had a gun pulled on me before. That was the scariest moment of my life. So we were merging over. I just got off work over at Silver Eagle Refinery, and I had bought my one. I have a Hurricane unopened in there, and he saw me putting it in my cup holder. Assumed I was drunk or something, and then was merging like a kid. And then he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna follow you." And he followed me. Oh, I bombed down the highway. I was bombing like 85, 90, going in and out. And then he caught back up to me. I don't know what exit it was because I was too busy trying to drive. And then right when I don't know what exit it was.
We got a Burger King attached to the gas station. Is that what I'm seeing in front of my eyes? What's happening back here? I know this story is serious, but what's happening back here?
It was because I was too busy trying to drive.
In a Costa Vida.
And then right when I took the exit, he popped over, took the exit, and then I tried to flip around at the light. He skirted his tires, flipped around at the light, and that's when I first saw his gun. And then he hit me at the stop sign just before then. We made it to the, whatever that airplane place was, and then that's when I got trapped in a cul-de-sac roundabout, and then he pulled it on me again, and I was dead stopped here, and he was facing at me here. I was stuck, and he was like, "Can you get away?" I was like, "I don't think so. I don't want to get shot." And then I just tore off, and I haven't seen him since, but I hope you guys got his license plate number.
Were you involved in an incident a minute ago?
Arby's?
No. Yes, sir. Yeah. Okay. That's affirmative, right in front of the parking spot. Okay, so what's going on?
We were going across the railroad tracks, and there was a guy that was like right beside me.
Okay.
So I said, well, I guess you know where it merges. I don't know if you're familiar with that area. Well, anyway.
Usually they merge over. He went merging, so I went up this way to him.
And he just started yelling. He had a beer in his hand.
He rolled his window down
and whatever. So he cut me there, and I said, this guy's drinking. So I started following him to see if they would go into Bountiful or whatever.
When we got to the interstate, he started going on the interstate, and that's when I called the police at that time.
He smashed into my, he smashed into my car. Okay. Brand new car too. I just relocated down here.
No, we have this conversation all the time. We're gonna keep going. Gas station food is only good when somebody's great auntie is in the back in the kitchen and there's hot plates. I don't want the roll up hot dogs y'all got sitting out for hours. I want somebody, auntie, grandma in the back cooking and then throwing it out on the hot trays and hot food. That's the only good type of gas station food. If it ain't that, it's not gas station food. It's bullshit. Okay? It is bullshit. Okay? No hot dogs, no pizzas. Where the chicken? Where the fat back? Where the real southern shit? Like hot plated.
What is he driving?
It looks like a Nissan Versa, if you know what those look like.
He came out of his car with a bat or whatever, something on there.
Yeah, he had
her window was down at the time.
And I yelled to him and put it on that. And
gas station food good. Real gas station food.
You ran me in the side right there.
I didn't want any, so I came up this way and she asked me if I was still following him. And I said, yeah. So she just said,
just leave it alone and back off. He had no tag on there. He had nothing on there.
So where did the shots fire?
Atlantic or something. Atlanta. I don't know what it does. I can show you where it's at.
So Atlantic Air over there,
right
inside there. Okay.
We came down through, turned that way. He was turning up into there, and I came up in behind him like this. He reversed into me. He got out of his vehicle and started coming towards that side of the vehicle. And it was a warning shot, basically. I could have shot him.
But why were you following him anyway? How you gonna say it's a warning shot, but I followed him? I followed him, but when he came towards me, I threw out a warning shot. You the aggressor.
I just shot it and he ran and jumped back in his car and did what it was supposed to do. The gun's on the dash. I don't really think it's in my pocket. So that's
I've never had that before. That scares the shit out of me.
I'm glad you're able to get away from there.
I thought I was going to get shot a few times. Like, I never have been in a situation like that.
And you seen somebody drunk, you call the police to report it. Okay, you're like, I'm gonna follow it. They said, no, don't follow it, but you keep following it. Because it doesn't have a tag number. What were you gonna do? Just give live updates until the cops got there? Who the fuck are you? Are you Superman? Are you Batman? You reported it? Hey, look, I'm on this highway. There's somebody driving drunk, no tags, but it's this type of car. You know, I would try to get somebody out here. Boom, go your opposite way. But you're gonna follow him because you think you the savior. And then give him a warning shot, although you followed. What? I know who he voted for. I know exactly who he voted for.
It's like a semi-automatic.
It's definitely a semi-automatic. It's definitely a handgun.
So what was this? A side swipe and
So he shot through the windshield. The other guy hit him, came out with a bat, so that's why he shot.
They said it happened over by Atlantic. So let's get on and see if we can have our dispatch cameras find out what's going on over there. He's claiming that the other guy's car, he backed into him and was being aggressive, got out with a bat. That's why he fired.
While officers were obtaining the surveillance footage, another team dealing with the victim searched his car for a bat, but couldn't find any evidence of one. Instead,
Either way, he's following him. He admitted it in his story. In his I'm the good guy story, he said, I followed him. And then as I was talking to dispatch, they told me to just back off, but I kept going. He said that. So if somebody was following you and admitted it, even if he had a fucking bat, bitch, you following him. He not following you.
they only found an unopened container of alcohol, proving that the victim, identified as 32-year-old Brian, wasn't impaired at all. To verify his story, officers asked Brian to recount what had happened once again.
I had purchased my Hurricane beer that I was putting in my back seat after the stop sign, and then there's a merge after that.
Really?
He was trying to squeeze
Really?
me out of the merge, and I didn't notice until we were side by side. And then he saw me reaching and putting my beer in the back seat, which is still in my back seat, and he assumed I was drinking and driving or something. So, oh, I'm gonna follow you, and then he started following me. And then I hopped on the highway, so I tried to zoom in, because now I'm assuming, okay, road rage this guy's gonna have, so I'm trying to lose him. And he's whipping in and out, following me. He's stepping on it. I'm going 90. My end goal was to go to California Avenue to get to my shop to get this gas monitor I need for work tomorrow. He's right on my tail, so I flip around the double solid thinking he's not going to do that. Well, he flipped around and skirted right behind me. The guy on the 911 call operator was getting all better information than I could give you now, because I was terrified at the moment. I'm just blurting off.
Hey guys, here's the deal, because clearly there's a bunch of cop cars and you're not free to just get up and walk away. Okay. Appreciate you guys starting with the statements. Okay.
Like,
what I'm going to do is I'm going to read you
immediately lock them up.
It's just our part to fill in the blanks. Okay. We don't know where this is going to go, but nonetheless, because you aren't free to leave, there may be specific articulable questions about what happened. Sure. And because of that, you have to hear your warning. Fair enough? Fair enough. So you both have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in the court of law.
And then it took me to the end goal. It took me to this cul-de-sac, but it was something to do with airlines, because I see airplanes. And then I'm trapped in this cul-de-sac, and then again, because he already pulled his gun on me when he hit me it was at that stop sign to that facility. And then I went into the facility, just like where your car is, was where I am, and he was like right here in his car, and he came out again and said, "Get the out on the ground." He's telling me to get on the ground and shit. And I'm like, he's not in uniform. I'm not going to listen to this guy.
As you shouldn't.
He's military or a cop, and the gun that he had in his hand states that it was probably his wife's gun that was next to him or something, because it didn't look like a man's gun.
Just clear it.
I mean, I'm talking about, I was about to like challenge him on that. I was about to say, look, it's 2024 in this video, okay? A gun's a gun. It don't have to be a man gun, girl gun. And they show me this nice, like, pretty pink purple gun. Which still could be a man's gun. But still.
Like a tiny max, just so you see one in the chamber, then I'll have you clear.
I don't know what type of gun it is.
Okay, perfect. Cool.
Glossy ass.
Get her out here anyway. There we go. Thank you much.
Yeah. And the cop was telling me, "Can you get away from him?" And I was like, if I gas it, I'm coming straight at him and he's gonna shoot me. And then I think is when he realized I was on the phone with the cops, and then he got back in his car and I and stomped on it. And then I looked behind his car, and that's when I gave his license plate.
At any time during this whole ordeal, did you flash the gun out?
No, sir. No, sir.
Was you out of your vehicle at any time?
No. I was. As he got out of the thing after he fired, he got out of his vehicle. I did not.
So after he fired?
After he fired, he got out.
But you said he had a bat. Now you saying he fired what am I trying to say? Trying to say that he has a gun, but you said it was a bat. So you just lying through your damn teeth.
In his vehicle, I did not.
So the whole time,
I was in the vehicle. The only time I got the gun out is when he stopped and he hit me, and because my wife had it in her little. She has a little thing that buckles around her. Okay. I said, "Get out your gun," because I didn't know what he was going to do, and I couldn't get out of there. I didn't know if he had a gun or what.
Okay.
But you were following him
the whole time. I did. I was having thrown at me. That's why I got on the phone immediately in Bountiful. And Tyler was talking about the whole situation to him there.
Down on like 2600 South up in North Salt Lake, there's no gun.
No, sir. I would never show my gun unless I needed to.
Okay, so the gun didn't come out until you were in the park.
You're exactly right. Yes, no, I would
but
never.
But you followed him.
Okay. I would never do that.
Okay.
Apparently, he told him that I pulled the gun out before him and was pointing at him. I said, no. When he hit me, that's when I got the gun.
Yeah. No, that gun was not pulled until.
I told him I don't pull a gun out or show anybody unless I'm going to use it, and my life's in danger.
Yeah.
But was your life in danger? He hit you, and I kept following him. I never was like, oh, my life's in danger. Let me keep following the danger.
Suspect 57-year-old Peter was mostly lying about the entire encounter. He had even admitted to shooting at Brian, and police found a bullet hole in his windshield. On top of that, he had completely ignored the dispatcher's requests to stop pursuing the victim's vehicle. Once officers reviewed the surveillance footage, there was no question about who was in the wrong, and there was only one thing left for police to do.
Take both of them to jail. Get her ass too.
Tell me why?
Yeah, he's been arrested for aggravated assault.
Aggravated assault.
Okay. The whole issue, the whole majority of the entire incident is on him.
The entire incident?
Well,
okay. What's on it at Atlanta?
The park.
Where he was parked in the cul-de-sac?
Yeah, well, you got it.
Did I shoot it?
No,
I tried to hold it.
So
okay, I guess this is what court's for.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, all right.
You're gonna lose in court.
Hey, why would I be on the phone with Bonneville from the very beginning?
We were on the phone with them the entire time.
It's fine. Just leave it alone. Just leave it.
Oh my God, like we share an earth with these people. I'm not even joking, and this is the people that people just assume is right. You know, let's get deep about it. Look at these type of people, bro. No, look at these type of people. Y'all always say, what do y'all say? What do y'all say? Oh, y'all expect everything. Or what's that fucking weird ass shit y'all been saying for the past year? Not even year, a couple months now. In the comment section on videos being racist. Like, what do y'all think? They be saying like, something this, but always this, entitled to everything. These are the main people who have that sentiment. I'm not even joking. He thinks because he's this old white man, I bet you thought this when he was young too, and she's this white woman, and yeah, the other guy was white too. It don't matter. But they just think you could just do what the fuck ever. Well, I'm gonna follow. For what? I'm gonna pull my gun. You're not a cop. You're not on duty.
Because the way he was driving, and they're charging me.
So it's okay for him to get out and threaten us with our lives.
Do you want your phone, or do you want your wife to take your phone?
If I could take it, that'd be great. Just put it in here.
I mean,
it's okay. It's just, there's nothing.
They really do. I had to stop too.
I'll give you a call. Like I said, do not get. You're not going to drive. Okay, just leave it.
And now, here come the tears.
I'll give you the address. You just call chat, and I'll give you a call.
So can I go get him?
He will call you as soon as they process him through, and then they gets a chance to bail out. He'll give you a call.
They need to arrest her. It was her gun.
With felony discharge of a firearm and aggravated assault.
And he admitted that she had the gun and she gave it to him. She needs to be arrested.
His case has not yet reached a final sentencing, but if found guilty, he could face up to 5 years in prison.
I don't want to hear no more. I don't want to hear anymore. I don't want it 5 years if convicted. 5 years. Crying and lying. Wow. Some people really just have all the fucking audacity. Where do y'all get all this audacity from? No, I really want to know. Where do y'all get all this audacity from? Child, I ain't never been so scared and threatened that we continue, but he threatened our lives, so we kept following him. Shut y'all ass up. W Video Police Insider. W freaking VTO.